Hello, good morning, everyone. So, I wanted to just do a energy check-in for the collective because Mercury will be going direct on August the 28th at 5:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be stationed in 21 degrees of Leo. Now, this Mercury's retrograde was, or is, because we still have, it doesn't go direct into the 28th, and then we have the shadow period until September 11th. Now, a lot of people are affected by the shadow period more. Some people than the actual retrograde, based on your chart, it just depends. But the signs that were most affected by this retrograde was Leo, Aries, and Virgo. How to think about it. Yes, so the reason why Aries was affected so heavily with this Mercury's retrograde is because Aries was still okay. So the last Mercury's retrograde started in Aries season, and a lot of the stuff that came to the surface during that time was not solved or worked through completely until this Mercury's retrograde. So that's why they were affected, or we, I should say. Leo and Virgo, because it fell between both of their signs this time. So it started in Leo season and ended in Virgo season. So sending some extra love out to my Aries, Leos, and Virgos because this was a doozy. But we are working through it, and hopefully we're utilizing all the tools that we have to, take it one step at a time. And if it did not affect you heavily this season, then kudos to you. Hopefully you are able to be a support system to someone near you who was affected. Because, baby, for those that is scalped as ball. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get into it. I'm just going to do a quick energy check-in for all the signs. And trying to timestamp. All right, so Aries, what do we have in store for Aries for this last little bit of Mercury retrograde? So what I'm going to read is, I'm going to do, what do we have in store? And then, what do we have in store for the remainder of the retrograde? And then what do we have to look forward to? You know. Or should we just do what do we have to look forward to? Because, let's see. All right. Okay, Aries, you are going to be faced with, or you have been faced with some difficult decisions here. Aries, this is a really good time to lean into your intuition, okay? Your intuition is going to be your saving grace right now, even if you do not understand. Lean into your intuition. The decisions that are placed in front of you are based on lessons that you have learned previously. And that is why it is off. It feels like a no-brainer logically, but emotionally it may be a little challenging here. But you are making decisions based off of learned wisdom and experience. Okay, so trust yourself. All right, that's that's the most important thing. I'm also seeing the Knight of Pentacles here in the upright. The Knight does speak about an opportunity that comes in. That opportunity to me has to do, that's what the decision may have something to do with, this financial opportunity, but it looks like it was slow moving, slow approaching. And that's a good thing, because if it has something to do with, let's say, our entrepreneurs out there, or those who are desiring a new job, things of that nature, you don't want to sign any contracts until Mercury goes direct anyway. So if you experience a delay and it affects your finances, this is a good thing. This gives you time to really think about this, because this can affect you long term. The Two of Pentacles speaks to long term decisions. Okay. Let's see. We have Judgment here. Judgment speaks to an energy of reconciliation, Aries. It looks like there's reconciliation in the works for some Aries here, if you're dealing with some love cycles, or I don't know if you were suspended from work, or some toxic friendships that you might have gotten to a little spat or something with your homegirl during this time. There is reconciliation that is in the works, okay? You may approach this reconciliation with cautious hands, because whatever caused this disconnection for the reconciliation makes you put your guard up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like this energy will come back in very, very fast. So be easy on yourself, Aries, because that decision that you had to make is a decision that, like I said, this is affecting you long term. So you have to make those types of decisions slow and steady. And I feel like wisdom has taught fire signs in general, but Aries as well, to not make decisions so hastily, okay? I do see the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright to close you out, which means that the wheel is turning in your favor. So if you were Aries that this Mercury retrograde beat upside the head and scalp bald, guess what, baby? You about to get your edges back. Okay, let's keep it moving. We are going to, who is next, y'all? Aries. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm doing these in order. Aries, I'm going to do them as I remember. And if I forget one, y'all forgive me, okay? I'll just do it later. Let's do... Why can't I remember? It don't matter. Let's do Leo. Leo, to the stage. Leo, what do you have in store for my Leos? Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction for my Leos. Okay, Leo, I see some stability coming in for you. I also see the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor as well. Like I said, I do know that this did affect you might be a pretty strong shift here in energy when it comes to my Leos. But it's okay. Fret not. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on what it is that you are desiring. And I encourage Leos to invite more ease into their lives during this season, because the Eight of Swords does speak about choosing the most difficult pathway, or feeling as if things are more difficult than necessary, than they have to be. And you're always right in that. I believe that whenever we see the Eight of Swords, things could certainly be easier than what they are currently, with whatever it is that we're currently experiencing. We can find an easier route, okay? I do see stability coming in for you, Leo. This is a foundation that you can trust. This is a stable foundation. This is walking into an energy of feeling safe and protected in all areas of life. As a matter of fact, it's not specific to one area of life. So it looks like that things are finally falling into place, but you are taking the initiative to step fully into the energy of your higher self, Leo. So a lot of the lessons, if you experience a difficult lesson during this Mercury retrograde, then that has to do with you changing hands and being able to step fully into the energy of your higher self, which means taking on more responsibility. And sometimes we run from that. So congratulations to Leos for deciding to take the initiative to do whatever it is that you have to do. This was like a time in which you were like, all right, whatever it is that I need to do, come on, let's give it to me. Put it on the front line. Let's work through it. That 5 of batons is ready for whatever. Let's get to it. If this means that I got to do X, Y, and Z, I can see where I'm going to get by the time I finish with this. I can see it from where I'm standing at. So let's do it. I'm with it. So shout out to Leos, because you did the doggone thing. Okay, now let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, give me some insight, clarity, understanding, and peace of mind for the sign of Sagittarius, please. What do they need to know? What do they need to know right now? I want my hands to be in it. Sagittarius, you might be feeling all shook up and turned about right now. You may even be feeling like there is a lack of support system for you with this 3 of batons and reverse energy. You might feel like, you are a lone ranger right now, but you have to understand that the lessons that you are experiencing, because I do feel like all of these reversals are really, they have look like they're to do with one specific lesson that could be based on your finances right now. It might be a little bit slow with your finances at this very moment, but that's okay. Hold tight, because we're talking about long-term financial goals. So it may look like you might even have just set some new long-term financial goals for yourself, and it's like, oh girl, how are we going to get there? We're standing where we're standing at. Remember, the how is none of your business, to be honest. It's really just desire, having the desire for something, knowing exactly what it is that you need, and then taking it moment by moment, making the most of that, making the best decisions, because you have the Two of Batons that's showing up here in the upright. It's the only card that showed up in the upright for you. The Two of Batons speaks about a difficult decision that is the big lesson for you right now, Sagittarius. That was similar to Aries. But it looks like for you, it looks like on one end, the Aries has already extracted the lessons. This is like the second go round for them. And it looks like this might be the first go round for the Sagittarius, because you're just now taking heed to the lesson. You're just now focusing in on what is this that is affecting my finances, and whatever it is that I need to do to get this monkey up off my back, I'm willing to do it. It's time, y'all. This energy that is shifting, that uncomfortable feeling, your back is against the wall, you don't know what's going on, you don't know if you're going to come in, you need to focus on something. And this is not saying that your finances are bad. You just might be unfulfilled. That could be a thing as well. And this might not even just be specifically for the areas of finances. This could be for any area in life. If depending on what you have going on in other areas of your chart, this could be for any area in life. But it looks like there is some stagnancy that is causing you to feel not only uncertain, but unfulfilled. And now you're able to strip away all of the distractions and hone in on what it is that's really making you feel uncomfortable. Once you get to that nitty gritty and you're like, okay, I don't want to feel like this anymore, you're going to put a plan into place that's going to correct this. This is course correction. Okay, you're going to be corrected. You're going to course correct moving forward indefinitely. You will not have to repeat this cycle. I feel as if this is the last go round for a repetitive lesson for my Sagittariuses. Okay, so once again, congratulations. This is a new time in your journey. This is an opportunity for growth and for reflection. We're almost out of the thick of it, so keep your head held high. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces, what do we have in store for my Pisces? Okay. It's like a lot of the same cards coming out, y'all. And y'all see me shuffling them. Just a collective energy. I should have just did a doggone collective reading for everybody. But it's all good. Because this is a little different. All right. So for my Pisces, I am seeing this energy of the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. That Eight of Swords energy does speak about coming out of making things more difficult on yourself. This looks as if you are finally able to see things, see the bigger picture, and make decisions that create more ease in your life, that also create more stability in your life. Okay, the Eight of Swords is in the reverse, so you're no longer making things harder on yourself. Okay, you're making good, better, stable decisions that make sense. Okay, this is starting to make sense now. It's getting clearer for you, and I'm proud of you. You got the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright. The wheel is turning in your favor. For my single Pisces out there, I do see love offers coming in. For those of you who are in committed relationships, I do feel like the relationship may get sweeter. I feel like there is some work that is going to be put in on you as an individual, and also you in partnership. The Seven of Pentacles talks about the work, getting to the nitty gritty. This is the uncomfortable part, okay? For my entrepreneurs out there, this is the work that's done behind the scenes. This isn't shooting content. This is the editing. You know what I mean? Things get a little bit more, you have to really want it. This is when you have to show up and prove that you really want it. For those of you all who are not entrepreneurs and you're just working on yourself, not just, but you're working on yourself, or you have certain projects in the works, or you have things that are on your vision board that you want to see coming to fruition. This is the physical labor, y'all. But the physical labor, I do feel like it brings on celebration. The Six of Pentacles is a joyful, carefree type of energy to me. He's not really too he's not worried about money at all. You know what I mean? Like, he's not overspending, but he's also certain that what he is journeying towards is going to bring him much fortune. So the work is going to be absolutely worth it. My goodness, worth it, Pisces. Don't give in at the end, in the thick of it. Don't give in when you're so close to a completed cycle, okay? The 8 does talk about how close we are to a 10. So just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's what I get for the energy of Pisces, okay? Let's keep it going to Libra. I don't know what order I'm doing, y'all. I'm just doing them as I remember. Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction for the sign of Libra, please. Libra, what do we have in store for the sign of Libra? Okay, Libra. Okay. Libra, you getting back on your Zoom? Libra, you need to be focused on what it is that you are consuming right now. You need to be focused on things that are going to grow you, nurture you mentally, educate you. You got the Ace of Swords here in the reverse. That is an energy of, it may feel like you are not in your power right now. It's like a lack of victory or a delayed victory. But I do feel as if you are coming back into your power with this King of Pentacles energy. The King of Pentacles is grounded. So if you feel like you might have taken a loss recently, maybe even during the retrograde, before, whatever, I do feel like you're going to be on the winner side of the table before you even know it, with this King of Pentacles here in the upright. So on the other side of this Mercury's retrograde, once it goes direct and we're out of the shadow, I do feel like there will be a financial opportunity that you want to make sure that you are prepared for. The Nine of Pentacles does speak about focusing on what you have the ability to focus on right now, doing things that are within your control so that you are prepared for it when that opportunity presents itself. So let's say those of you who are looking to acquire a new job or a new stream of income, you need to be meeting with grant writers, editing your resumes, getting you some type of business coach, something that is going to help you with preparing for this financial opportunity, okay? You don't want to be caught with your pants down, confused and looking crazy after you done manifested all of this, you did all this work. There's a lot of focus, a lot of energy here. It's the 9. So you put in a lot of effort to whatever this goal is, and now it's time for the finishing touches. Don't cheap out for this finishing touches, okay? This gonna take you a long way. This 9 of Swords here in the upright, be careful where you allow your mind to go. Libras, you guys have a tendency of being pessimistic. Watch your thoughts, okay? Because the 9 of Swords is, sometimes she is creating wounds or reopening wounds that have either already healed and, you know, you can really separate yourself from, or she's putting herself in this mental prison that she can quite literally walk away from. Okay, so be mindful with your thoughts, Libra. This is not the best use of energy here when it shows up in the upright. Yeah. And then you have the Knight of Swords here in the upright as well. So I think this is a matter of feeling as if you're not moving forward or as quickly as you would desire to. And that can cause frustration, which causes, you know, negative thinking. These two feed one another. But you're going to have to be very disciplined. Use all the tools that you can right now, your frequencies, your journaling. Use everything that you have access to right now to move your mind. You may not be able to move your body physically, but you should be able to move your mind. You are able to move your mind if you are disciplined enough. I see this 8 of Cups here in the reverse. This to me looks like this is either a friend-zoned situation, or some type of lingering relationship that may have dragged out for quite some time. I do feel as if for some reason this is giving me a heavy energy of something coming to a close. I can't really explain it, but it is what it is. Let's keep it going. Who's next? We did Libra. Let's do Gemini. All right, Gemini. Most High God Universe, what do we have in store for the Gemini? What do Geminis need to be focused on right now? Give some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind. Hey, Geminis, you are all topsy-turvy. For whatever reason, though, I don't feel like this is bad energy. It's just, Gemini, the name of the game for you will forever and always be ground yourself, baby. Find a way to ground yourself. Get out in nature. Do something this next week or so that can ground you. Sit at the base of a tree, something along those lines. You got the eight of batons, I'm sorry, in the reverse. To me, this is just moving around chaotically, trying to be useful, but not really being useful because you don't know what to do or where to put your energy, where it is most needed. And the only way to make that type of decision, I see a decision coming in for you, and I feel like it has something to do with your finances as well. You have to be grounded. You have to be grounded in order to make a clear and concise decision. There's no way around it. Okay. Go to water, go to the forest, go somewhere where you can be immersed in the energy of nature and just take some deep breaths so that you can, number one, show up in your element. You haven't even shown up. And two, you can ground yourself and start to compartmentalize some of these things that are going on in your mind, because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, Gemini, just because you're up in the air about it and don't really know. You didn't use this time wisely to prepare yourself, so you make a spontaneous decision, because the only thing that's going to do is send you back on a merry-go-round. Okay, and you don't want to. Most of the signs that have been experiencing lessons this go round, you're stepping off the merry-go-round. Some of us are stepping on. Some of us are getting the momentum to begin the journey. Some of us are finally completing the journey. Wherever you're at in your journey, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So do not rush it, you guys. This is not anything that you can rush anyway. I do see the Hierophant coming in, so I feel like this is post-retrograde. Hierophant brings in the balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine within ourselves. So this looks like, doing the work, compartmentalizing appropriately. I also see the Strength card here in the upright. The Strength card does speak to extracting a lesson. So congratulations, Gemini. Looks like you got it. You got it. You got it. The Strength card, though, does talk about extracting a lesson and applying it from a space of wisdom. So shout out to you. Kudos to you. All right, who's next, you guys? We did Gemini, so did I do Sagittarius? I think I already did Sagittarius. I'm not sure. Capricorn, let's do Cap. All right, Most High God in the universe, what do we have in store for my Capricorns? Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and all areas of life. Capricorn. Ooh. Capricorn, you are so hard on yourself. You are so freaking hard on yourself. You got this Five of Batons here in the upright, and it always has something to do with money, because y'all know Capricorns, that's their main focus all the time. Five of Batons here in the upright, to me, this is you really battling things out in your own mind, you versus you. Usually I say higher self versus lower self, but I don't feel that energy with the Capricorn right now. I don't think this is a matter of higher self versus lower self. This is just a matter of me versus me. Like, I'm just standing here kind of, you're like testing yourself. I don't understand it. Capricorns, you guys intrigue me. I'm not sure. It kind of feels like with the Page of Pentacles, this is like, let me see how little money I can spend for the rest of the year until Christmas. Something along those lines. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but it definitely looks like it can be sometimes a little extreme. So I'm not telling you to overspend, Capricorn, because nobody can tell you to do that anyway. But the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse, to me, specifically for the Capricorns right now, this is like kind of extreme couponing or something like that. Like, it's some type of extreme measure that you're using to save money or cut corners or cut costs, something along those lines. And baby, it is costing you more energy than it's worth. And this doesn't even necessarily have to do with finances, but be mindful where you are selling yourself short. And always give yourself the most, not the lesser. Okay? Make things as easy on yourself as possible. This is you getting your own way. This is unnecessary. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that, Capricorn. I have the strength card here in the upright for you, Capricorn. Like I said previously, this does talk about extracting a lesson from a place of wisdom or applying it as wisdom immediately. I do see the universe card here in the reverse as well. Capricorn, to me, this is a sign for you to let go a little bit. I think you are trying to maintain control a little bit too much. And that is causing you to, feel crazy. Or maybe even look crazy. You don't care how you look, but yeah. That's what I got for Capricorn. Let's keep it going to Tauruses. Taurus, what do we have in store for my Tauruses? Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction for the sign of Taurus, please. Oh, okay. Tauruses, you're getting out of your head. It looks like that you might have been in dreamland a lot of this time as well. Looks like there's some interesting things going on here that was in your head. A lot of internal work has been going on during the Mercury's retrograde, I believe. A lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-improvement. If some of you did not experience it during the retrograde, then you might feel a certain shift, a certain kind of instantaneous shift as it goes direct. During the shadow period, sometimes you might feel a little boost of energy where you're like, you know what, I'm tired of planning it in my mind. I'm ready to be about that action. So congratulations, Taurus. It's time to get up, move it around, move it about. I do see the Knight of Cups here in the upright, as well as the Knight of Batons here in the upright. So I do feel like with all of the work that you have done and all the sacrifice that you made to be stationary during this time, a lot of you probably were in hermit mode for quite some time these past couple of weeks. It's serving you. It's serving you well because now you are well rested and you're able to move forward in your journey. I do see some Tauruses who are fully immersed and invested in this energy of self-preservation and also self-improvement. It's a lot of work, a lot of pouring your cups into yourself, a lot of, re-evaluating the relationships in your life and prioritizing yourself to the top, top. And that is the only way to be present, fully present in other people's life in the first place, is to make sure your cup is filled to the brim and overflow before you even offer anything. So I think that, now during this retrograde, I think that you were put in a position to really reevaluate relationships, connections, and things that were draining you, that were not pouring into you. And I think you course corrected well. So shout out to you, because moving forward, you have the right idea and you're not going to be putting anyone over yourself. You're not prioritizing anyone or anything over yourself. So kudos. Let's move on. We got Virgos. I don't know. Need some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction in all areas of life, but more importantly, areas of love, career, finances. Give me some insight on my Virgos, please. What do my Virgos need to know during this season? First card we got is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups in the reverse. You are reflecting hard about a partnership, Virgo. You are in a great liberation. I don't know if that's the right word I'm using. My bad, y'all. You are in deliberate. Is that what it is? You're deliberating? That's what I don't know why I want to say that word so bad, but you're in deep thought about something. It looks like you were preparing yourself to make some type of offer here in the reverse. You got the King of Cups. But it looks like you may have taken a pause. You're a little hesitant. You're confused. You're conflicted. So you needed to go into hermit mode and do some reevaluations and see what's going on with you individually, and also when it comes to attracting a partner. Why are you may be pulling away or pushing someone away or creating conflict that does not exist. Be mindful, Virgo, because like I said, the Mercury retrograde did affect you quite a bit due to it going direct in your sign. But you know, Virgos, you guys are typically slow to make decisions in the first place anyway. So I do think that this is only you just kind of doing your Virgo thing. I feel like finances are great for you. I also feel like there's going to be a new opportunity, maybe in the area of love. Not quite sure. I see this 5 of batons here that's showing up in the reverse. I do feel like you're going to get out of your own way right now, Virgo. That's a difficult thing for Virgos to do. The picky Virgo, you're going to get out of your own way and you're going to stop challenging what is. It looks like you may have handled a lesson the same way you always had in this retrograde. Okay, this is something that you always do. You've always handled things the same way, and that was not the right thing to do. So you are being reprimanded for making things more difficult on yourself by handling things in a way that you have already supposedly learned from. Looks like you're getting a hard, I don't know, you're getting a hard lesson, a tough lesson, because it looks like you are supposed to have already graduated. So I'm trying to get some clarity because I don't like to end a reading on the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is like just making things more difficult on yourself. So let's see what's on the other side. Once Mercury goes direct, what do we have for Virgos? Especially because it's y'all season. I can't leave y'all hanging like that, okay? Okay, Virgos, I do see a victory coming in. So this victory is definitely going to put you in a position of this King of Pentacles who is grounded and is clear and wise and is making sound decisions, not only for himself, but for his entire village or family, or, you know, for those who are closest to him that affect him the most. I do see the Page of Batons here in the upright as well. The page does speak about approaching a new situation with a sound mind, or being able to kind of like fight or approach the battlefield brand new, charged up, new energy. So there may be a lesson that you missed this time that you will be faced with again. Not that that's a negative thing. It happens, such as life, right? But I think that this go round, you're going to be restored with the right mind, or just even the ability, the right energy to be able to approach it. I think that this time it may have been a little bit more difficult than you had a plan for it to be. And so you might have decided to bow out gracefully, and that's okay. I do see this Star card coming up here in the upright though. So Virgo, you want to use this time to plan accordingly. What could you have done differently? Okay, reflect heavily on that. What could you have done differently that would have yield a different result? So when this lesson does cycle back in, you will have the ability to make a better decision. All right, who do we have next, you guys? We did Aries, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio. Give me some insight for Scorpio. I still feel like I'm going to miss somebody. Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind, and direction for all areas of life, and more importantly, areas of love, career, and finances for the sign of Scorpio, please. Ooh, put these back. All right, we got the Lovers card in the reverse. It's not a bad card. Lovers card in the reverse. This could be somebody who is exiting a third-party situation. Just come out the block swinging. This could also be someone who is going through the motions of dating. I do feel like you are finally getting to a point where you are beginning to feel fulfilled in the areas of dating. I do feel like once Mercury goes direct, you may have met your partner during Mercury's retrograde, and you guys will reconcile. Or if you're in a partnership that didn't go the best during Mercury's retrograde, I do feel like once it goes direct, you will reconcile. I do see ultimately this energy of the Two of Cups here. So either way, I see good things in store for you, Scorpio, when it comes to the area of love. I do feel like this Lover's card could indicate that this is a deeper connection that is developing here. And it may also include fertility if you are looking to have a baby. There's some baby dust, and if you're not, then take some extra precautions, okay? I do see the Eight of Batons that's showing up here in the reverse, followed by the Seven of Swords. The Eight of Batons in the reverse, to me, this is slowing things down, changing paces so that you can change courses. You may be reevaluating some things that no longer serve you, and you want to go in a different direction. Don't make these more difficult on yourself by thinking the negative, okay? Think positive. That same brain power that you're using to think negative can lead you to success, okay? That same brain power that you are using to be pessimistic and say, oh, but I already did all this work and I ended up here. Baby, well, it's time to change the course if it's time to change the course. If you can't put your energy in it, if you can't focus on it, if it's bothering you and keep you up at night, it ain't the end of the world. You can change your mind as many times as you possibly can. Take the risk, okay? It's going to be worth it in the end. It will make you happier in the end. And that might be in the area of career, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know. If it don't apply, let it fly. But yeah, that is what I have for Scorpios. And I still think I'm missing somebody. Who do I have next? Aries, Leo. Next time I'm going to have the list, y'all, so I can check off of it. I got Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Dang, who is it? I'm drawing a blank, y'all. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is Aquarius. Give me some insight, clarity, understanding, peace of mind for all areas of life, but more importantly in the areas of love, career, and finances for the sign of Aquarius, please. What do we have for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Oh, got to tighten up, baby. Tighten up when it comes to your finances. Watch your spending right now, okay? No major purchases right now. If you can put it off, put it off. I do see the King of Batons and the King of Pentacles coming in for you, though. So the name of the game is going to be financial discipline in the season. I see the Four of Swords here in the upright. You have been thinking about something. I feel like it's a major purchase. This might even be for a home or something like that. And you're trying to figure out why has it been so challenging? But it has been so challenging because you're being spared. So sometimes when things are difficult, just lean into it and say, you know, God, whatever it is that you're trying to show me, whatever it is that you're trying to assist me with right now, help me to see that so that I am not fixated on the difficulties and I can assist myself to find a solution, you know? You got the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles does speak about doing things or resorting to old ways when it comes to certain things and you're not getting your way. This isn't a matter of you not even getting your way. It's just in due time. That's what I think it is. You don't want to rush a decision like this, okay? You want to embody these energies fully because the King of Batons and the King of Pentacles are very wise, all right? So it's okay to take your time, especially when it comes to major decisions, Aquariuses. That's going to be your biggest thing. Your biggest thing during this time. During the retrograde, you have reflected, and after, once it goes direct, you're going to be prepared. You're going to be from a place of a well thought out and well executed plan. So I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And I do see you taking that financial opportunity, okay? Whatever it is, you're going to receive it. So maybe let's just say this is a job that sent you on another merry-go-round of interviews or something like that. Well, the next set may be when Mercury goes direct, so things will go easier for you, okay? I really cannot remember this last sign. We got Aquarius, Gemini. Did I do Libra? I did do Libra. We did. That's the air signs. It's an earth sign that I'm missing, maybe. I did Virgo. Who is the earth sign? I did Taurus. Who is the earth sign, y'all? Is it earth? I did air, fire. I don't know, y'all. If I missed you, comment the sign that I missed below, because I really cannot think. I really have no idea who you are. I can't think of you right now. Sorry. I'll do you separate. I'm so sorry. Okay, bye. I love you. Drink your water. What is this on my hand? Lotion. Okay, sorry, guys. Drink your water. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.